So today, I know we're not going to mess with that. I was working on it, but we're not going to mess with that today. We're actually going to mess with the fuel. As you can see, the wires are not there anymore. I actually relocated them to a different spot. This is actually the power line that for both of the pumps. And this is you can see that black cable right there. I grounded it to the same spot as my tranny, so that's the ground for both of the pumps. And then right there's all my rat's nest. So basically, let me give you guys a little run around. So these blue wires, they're the trigger wire. I tapped them into the black and yellow, and that pretty much sends the power to the fuel pump whenever you turn over the key over there. So I did that. I tapped into those lines. I'll just show you one relay because they're both the same, but basically one of them gets power from this fuse, and that fuse gets power from that 12 volt that I showed you up there earlier. And this other wire sends that power to the fuel pump, so you can see you still did the red to black, and then they go all the way back there to the fuel pumps. And that's pretty much it. This middle one is non-existent, see, it doesn't connect to anything. So, and that black one is just the ground that I showed you earlier over there on the tranny. So let me show you back here. So back here, it's actually kind of interesting because I do some trial and error, because we filmed some stuff in the part 1 series, and we actually got this fuel pump to work. However, when you try doing it again to record it, it wasn't going to do it anymore. We just heard relays clicking and so on and so forth, and we're just like, that's why we were so filled with disappointment, because we heard it once, we couldn't replicate it, so we just called it a night. And so what I ended up doing later on, like the next couple days, well, when you see this, I did this yesterday, but it was like the next 3 days. I was just thinking about like, what did you do wrong? So what I did, these wires, these ground wires to the fuel pumps. See, fuel pump 2, and that's fuel pump 1. I actually grounded them straight to the chassis. We were going to use this ground. That was with the harness, the stock harness. That's what we did, and it worked, but it didn't work the second time. So what I did, I grounded it to the chassis, which is over here. And I know you maybe ask yourself like, hey, where's the red cables at, you know? But we just got kind of lazy and the wires reached, so there's no point. So yeah, that's why you see 2 black cables. Originally, we had our grounds, we didn't have them with like butt connectors like that. We had them with these. Not sure how well you can see those, but those basically are like little vampire teeth that like they'll tap into one wire, but I found out they didn't work too well. I mean, they worked well with that trigger wire because I'm guessing it doesn't take that many amps, but when we're trying to do them with the ground or like with power, well, we didn't do them with power, but we did them with ground for sure. It didn't work out too well, so I did that, and now it works. So now I'm super pumped because they sound amazing. I'll give you guys a little test of it right now. So I got my sister, my ugly sister. She's actually gonna start the car. Well, not start the car, but prime the pumps. That way you guys can hear it. I'm gonna have a bucket out here to catch the fuel. This is going to be the fuel feed, so I'll pass over the camera to her, that way you guys can hear everything.
How do I start this?
There you go. Hold on, not yet.
Start it all the way?
Do that again. Well, this was already kind of dirty because it was a mop bucket, but you can see we get fuel. Yeah. We get fuel, so that means those pumps are working, which means we're ready for the power. So if you guys liked that YouTube video, just drop a like, because it was actually quite stressful to try and wire. I have little to no experience with wiring, so if I can get it done, I'm sure you boys can get it done. Just follow my little tutorial. I just follow some diagram and some little knowledge of wiring. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. So drop a like, help out the community, because there's no videos about this yet. So thank you for watching my YouTube video, and subscribe, like, and comment on what you guys want to see next.